that. Here, click this. Man, this takes so long. I gotta pop that out. Set that like that. Get here, move this over to there. Get that up like that. Get those in front of it. Now I still need that. There it goes. That. Notification out. God, that takes so long. It'd be so much easier if just YouTube let me use a consistent link. But it doesn't. Man, my TV's a lot lower than I remember it being. I cannot hear it at all. Well, I mean, I can hear it a bit, but not enough to actually matter. So I'm gonna need to turn that up a little bit. It's rich. That's the wrong direction. There we go. Now I can hear it. You guys might hear it a bit too through the mic. I hope not, though. The mic is very directional, so y'all shouldn't be able to hear it. Hopefully. Which is one advantage to this Corsair headset's microphone, is that it is so directional. Did I update the game on Twitch? Yes, I did. Okay. I was just sitting here like, wait, it might still be Pokemon. It wouldn't be the first time. Nor will it ever be the last. Because I'm kind of crap at this whole streaming thing. I don't ever want to not be crap at it, though. Alright, it has been a few days. And it is hot. So I may as well start with some Dynamo time. Yes, phone. I know. I can apparently manage things through the Twitch app. I don't care. I'm just trying to get into stages because I want to see what's coming next. Okay. I mean, we're at the beginning of a rotation, so... No idea what I missed for the 1 hour of the other rotation. I just woke up way too late today, which is why the stream is late starting. Because, like... Okay. So, last night, there was a moth in the room here. It's pretty normal. Moths are just a common occurrence. Frisk likes chasing them. If I don't deal with it, Frisk will cause problems all night. Hello, Anissa. So I helped the moth outside. It's free. Probably got caught in a spider web somewhere and is dead by now, but, you know. I tried. Well, shortly after that, it seems like Frisk got offended that I removed her moth. So she decided to go and find a mouse. And I can't sleep if there's a mouse literally in the room with me. Which there was, effectively. It was in the little hallway. So, like, I had to stop and deal with the mouse at literally 2 in the morning. Ow. If only I was good with dynamos. Then dynamo time might actually be entertaining. The mouse was not dealt with until around 5 in the morning. So I did not get much sleep. Which is why I ended up sleeping so long, because I didn't get much sleep through the night, which meant I had to get it through the day. Ow. Which isn't what I wanted to do. And that is why the stream is an hour late starting. Because I wanted at least some time to actually wake up before I decided to try to start being entertaining. Ow. Splashed. I'm literally only even really using the sinks. It's just the weapon I already had equipped. I also apologize for no stream yesterday. Like, my brain was just not making the good brain juice, and I just could not... I could not find it in me to be entertaining. So I just decided, nah, I'll not stream. It's for the best. Ow. Swift. Not sure with how tired I am that I have it 100% in me to be entertaining today, but I'm gonna try. Just might mean my brain does weird things. I might just let it do weird things. And then question my existence. My brain goes some pretty weird places when I just shut it off and just let it autopilot. And yeah, I need to not Dynamo. I will... Oh, that sucks, Anissa. I hope you get over it just fine. I keep forgetting your school starts up again so quickly. Or at least so soon. I know it probably isn't soon, but you know what I mean? Like, my school doesn't... Like, when I went to school, it ended in June. It didn't start again until September. I can't imagine going to school in August. Ah. That would suck. By June, I was done with the heat, so like... Ow. Hello, Kelly. I'll take that. I took out both of their jet sculptures. Oh, man, I'm gonna need to think about what to eat here soon-ish. Say soon, like a couple hours. I haven't been up long enough to eat yet, but you know. Fun fact, Nova Scotia's under heat warning again. So I'm not gonna want to cook much. No one's gonna really want to cook much. Damn it. Pizza rolls are good. Okay, I might need to change lobbies because no one's leaving this one. And the whole idea here is so you guys can actually join and play too, so... If no one's leaving the lobby, then that can't really happen. So now I'm slightly missing the timing on this. But any of y'all Pokemon fans here, that new trailer, man, it's pretty cool. I'm getting kind of excited for the new Pokemon games. And, of course, you get people already complaining that, oh, the graphics look terrible. Even though literally the screenshot I saw of someone being like, oh man, the graphics are so bad. I literally cannot find what they're referring to in the trailers. But it involves a Pokemon that was only introduced in the latest trailer. Which tells me that it's probably somebody who's already made like a mock-up model of said Pokemon. And is, you know, basically making actual fake news. Like, the complaint I saw was that, oh, the grass looks like Mario 64. Except it doesn't. If you look at the plain texture underneath the actual added stuff, like the blades of grass, all that, sure, it looks a bit like Mario 64, but guess what? So does literally Elden Ring. So does Dark Souls. So does Call of Duty Warzone. Every game uses basically the exact same basic grass texture. Because it works. I mean, Splatoon uses the same basic, ground textures as every other game. It'd be really wasteful of development time for them to actually try making their own, like... Hey, both sides have beacons. Our side, the beacons are probably terrible. The other side, the beacons probably aren't all that good either, but, no one understands how to beacon. That wasn't very helpful. Yeah, that guy's beacons aren't very good. They're literally just a super jump point. You could literally have a single sub of sub power-up, and it would still be better than having none. It would be more helpful to him than having all that swim speed. I mean, I get he has the quick super jump, but if he had, like, if that quick super jump main was a main of sub power-up, his beacons would be better for everybody, and he wouldn't notice the slightly slower super jump time. To his beacons. To teammates, sure, but to his beacons, no. It'd be no difference. At least virtually no difference. I'm gonna see if anyone leaves the lobby this time. If they don't, I'm gonna find a different lobby after this. Doesn't look like anyone left. So I'm guessing it's just someone in the equipment screen now. Yep, okay. I'll find a new lobby after this one. Ow. Liters. Liters of E. Frickin' dualies. Yeah. Yeah, that's the guy with the terrible beacons. I mean, they both have terrible beacons. But at least they're both the people that had them. It's like that beacon there is literally useless. Without any sub power up, it'll literally take longer to super jump to that than it would to just respawn and swim. Let's find a different lobby. Because no one feels like leaving that one, so... It's actually... Yeah, let's go with a heavy splatling for a bit. I haven't ruined this freshness yet. May as well. May as well ruin this one too. Hello, Frisk. No, we are not opening the curtain. I'd love to know where the mice are even getting into this freaking house. So I can stop Frisk from getting them. I wouldn't care about Frisk catching the mice if she would do what cats do and deal with the mice, but she doesn't. She brings them to this side of the basement, and then just... It's my problem now. That's all she does with them. She just brings them over here and leaves them. And, well, she'll stare at them. As if that's helpful at all. Hello, Noah. Wow, that armor stays on for a while. Okay. Friend code is in the bottom left of the screen if you haven't already added me. I remember somebody named Noah, so... Really need to stop playing this thing like it's a mini Splatling. That's part of my problem here. I think also my problem is I should just use weapons I'm actually good with. Yeah, I need to just use good weapons. That might help. Just maybe. Well, I say good weapons. Weapons I'm good with. Heavy Splatling's good. I'm just way out of practice at playing the game, and for whatever reason, it's not coming back to me. I was never that bad with the Heavy Splatling. Ah. I know the only way I'm going to get better at using it is by using it, but I just... I will grab friend requests after the next battle, like after this one ends. Because if I try to right now, I will disconnect. I don't know why I always disconnect if I try to accept friend requests. Like, in the lobby or from, in battle. Because apparently, no one else ever does. It's just me, and it's always been me. Which is why I have legitimately just never done it. Damn it. Ah! I'd used too much ink trying to turf the area that our junior should have already had covered. Ah, and there's this guy. Yeah. I'm still gonna try, because I'm not the type of person to just not try because of a disconnect. Well, I suppose I say that. If I'm on the team with extra players now, then I stop trying as hard. But, yeah, this is it. We lost the momentum. We lost the momentum around the same time we lost our teammate. I'm gonna back up, grab that friend request. I can't say I'm good anymore. I'm rusty. Which means I can do good things, but I'm not consistent. I mean, I would say that's what I get for taking, like, a year-long break from playing the game. But it wasn't exactly an intentional year-long break. Because I'd gotten one of those funny things called a job, and wasn't able to play, or really stream at all anymore. And then when I was trying to stream again, my Wi-Fi decided it didn't feel like existing, so I really couldn't stream anything from the Switch because I didn't have an Ethernet adapter then. I do now, but I didn't then. Darn it. Thought I could burn up back. It's weird seeing so many undercovers around. Jeez, what happened? Why is everyone suddenly using them? I mean, the Kensa one, yeah, because everyone decided it's actually good, even though it kind of isn't. Fight me, competitive players. This is... Though I still feel my criticism of Ink Armor is valid, because I have the perspective of a Turf War player, because I predominantly play Turf War. I am X-Rank in every ranked mode that matters, but I still predominantly play Turf War. And in Turf War, Ink Armor really doesn't matter. There's... You know, you're not really going to be coordinating with your team. Which is really the only way to make Ink Armor work, because it is such a small benefit. Even in ranked, it's not that helpful. It's literally only a good special, in my opinion, in proper match-made teams. Like in tournament play and stuff like that. I could not aim that. My brain was just like, nah. Ow. Good effort, little guy. Good effort. But yeah, back to the thought of there's already people complaining about the new Pokemon games. Another complaint I saw was that, it's open world. You can tackle the story however you want. Well, I imagine what Game Freak is probably doing, because this is the most obvious solution to what everyone's saying is going to happen. Of, you know, you won't actually be able to do it because, you know, some gyms will just be too high level. Well, what they're probably going to do is just have the gyms match your level. That would be my guess. You know, that's literally how it's portrayed in the anime, is the gym leaders choose Pokemon based on your progress. You know, that's why they always just happen to have Pokemon that are around your level. Even though there is, like, canonically, there is no set order any of the gyms have to be tackled in. Gen 3, you have your character's father going, nah, come back later. It's probably because, you know, he's just not a good father. He just doesn't want to spend time with his son. He'd rather help out some random kid. Honestly, given the context that Wally is living with his uncle and not his parents, maybe your character's father is Wally's father. That's why he's helping Wally out instead of you. He doesn't care about you. It's also why you moved to a freaking town like 3 towns away. Man, saying shit like that is making the Gen 3 games seem really dark. Your character's just part of a messy divorce, you know. Oh, we have a lot of beacons. Probably none of them are good, though. They're also not really... It's not really helpful to have 2 people on the same team, both with beacons. Because, fun fact, when you jump to a beacon with a beacon weapon, doesn't matter if it's your beacon or not, like if it's someone else's beacon, you still break the beacon. That undercover has fear. That is the last thing you want to have as an undercover. Fear is the mind killer. Or something. Yeah, it doesn't look like either of them have mains of sub power up. Ow. Yeah, I almost want to say I think I'm more excited for the new Pokemon games than Splatoon 3. Like, I'm excited for both. And it's really convenient that Splatoon 3 is coming out first. And in like a month. Like, it is not long before Splatoon 3. Which will be nice. And I will be getting it. If not day 1, as close to day 1 as I can manage. Because it's going to entirely depend on how I get it. Because, like, if I get a physical copy, I'm basically going to have to reserve the copy. And then, come time to get it, taxi to EB Games, which will be $20. Like, it's just not... It's an extra $20 to get the game, or I could just buy it digitally. Like, I have enough space on the Switch now. I can actually consider buying games digitally. I can't buy, like, every game digitally, but... I feel like Splatoon's the one I'd want day one more than Pokemon. Because, like, I'm probably not gonna be doing a series on Scarlet when it first comes out. Because, like, it just feels awkward trying to avoid spoilers while streaming. Team, does anyone want to help? Y'all too busy getting killed? Ow. Yeah, this is a loss. Notification. I really wish Discord would actually display me as streaming. I might need to, like, reconnect my Twitch and YouTube to my Discord. Because it has not done that for a while, and I'm not overly sure why. Like, usually when you stream on Twitch, it'll pop up a thing and be like, oh man, streaming. And it'll have the stream title. I am considering ordering some food. I have $20 of DoorDash credit, so... Could get myself some nice food. That primarily comes from buying supper last night from fast food. Though I suppose me saying I bought it is a little inaccurate. I paid for it. What's more, I paid people back for it. I didn't exactly pay for it. Man, I cannot aim. Also, I'm gonna say, this stream may not be the longest of streams, so... because it is hot. Very hot. Man, this team's getting decimated. Do you have like a squid party or something? This feels a little one-sided. Hello, Copy Muse. Cool. I don't think I managed to save them. I'll get to friend request after the next battle. And yeah, the length of this stream is going to entirely depend on how hot it gets. Because it's already almost unbearable for me. And I know the hotter it gets, the more irritated I will get. And I don't exactly want that to be what I'm streaming, is me being irritated, so... Lowrider, but awesome. But yeah, just in case there's anyone that was trying to join throughout that battle, is why I do it the next battle. Because if I were to try to accept the friend request right now, I would get a communication error. It just always happens. Well, I suppose it doesn't always happen. It's not happened like twice in my entire time of streaming Splatoon, which is well over 700 hours of streaming Splatoon. See, I'm also counting my time in the very first Splatoon because I had the same issue back then. And people telling me the same thing back then. Oh, it's just, you could just do it. It won't disconnect you. It does. It always has. It probably always will. Splatoon just hates me. Or does it hate staying connected? I don't know which. It hates one of those things. I think I'm lagging. Just maybe. I was just out of range. Oh, that's beautiful. I was exactly out of range. To the point where it was probably showing him the marker. But I was just ever so slightly too far away. I know I didn't spend as much time streaming the original as I did this one. We'll have this one. It's mostly just because I got to the first Splatoon kind of late. Like, we had the game from launch. We owned the first Splatoon since the launch, but I was at that time more into like Team Fortress 2, which is also a team-based shooter. Like, it just made more sense to me to just play TF2. Especially because I'm usually not a fan of third-person games. I just can't usually handle them. They tend to give me motion sickness. For whatever reason, Splatoon doesn't. I don't get it, but it doesn't. So... Ow. But, like, there's been a lot of games that have a third-person camera that I'm like, man, I'd love to play that. And then when I start playing it, I get motion sick very quickly and easily. And it only tends to apply to shooters. Like, Zelda, I've never gotten motion sick while playing, except Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time, more or less, yeah, I mean, I think it makes everyone motion sick. But it's one of the first 3D cameras, and the environments don't help. Yeah. Aye, those squiffers are decent at their job of squiffing. I've grabbed the friend request. I know I'm edging ever closer to needing to clear out my friends list a bit. Because I know I'm nearing filling it again. I sometimes will even get a communication error from this screen. Like, it's a bit ridiculous. I kind of want to use a different splatter shot. Thing is, I don't much care for either of the others. Okay, I'll use the end zap. Good old American end zap. Because, you know, a gray piece of plastic it's too easy to confuse it with a gun. I just need to remember the end zap is like the splatter shot, but requires a bit more precision. Ow. Just got rolled. Jeez. It's been a long time since that's happened. Well, that didn't go where I wanted it to. You press R2 and pray. That's how you use it. That's how you use every weapon you're unfamiliar with. Okay, then spam R2 and pray. And yes, I did have to stop for a moment to think of what button am I holding down right now? That's kind of nuzzle nose. Hopefully it's a heavy, so you get the kill sound, which is like a drug. Once you get it once, you'll always want to get it more, and more, and more, and more. Give me some hit sound, some kill sound. That hit sound. If it's just the hit sound, that'd be even better. Just something you lose if you get main power up on the heavy nozzle nose, because you need 3 hits to get the kill sound. You have to hit with all 3 shots, or at least kill with the final shot. So, like, you don't get the kill sound if you're killing in 2 shots. I don't like the end zap. Like, I like it, but I also don't like it. You know what? Heavy nozzle nose. I need the kill sound. I need it. It needs to happen. I could order a pizza. Wow, that is not much. Okay. That must not be a big pizza. $13 for a pizza. That's... wow. Okay. Go local pizza places. Ah, yes! It's delicious. Darn it. I don't know how big that pizza is, because if that's like a medium pizza, that's still good for the price. Ah, kill sound. Yes! Ah, let me get it on that person. I need my kill sound. Yes, be bait, teammate. I feel like a jerk saying that. I mean, I'll use teammates as bait. I think I won't. Yes. Kill sounds. You know, this is a weapon that's a pretty good motivator to aim better with because of the kill sound. Because you need to aim good. If you don't aim good, you don't get the kill sound. Which is what you want. I thought he was going to back off, but he didn't. He came towards me. The speed bump ran me over. That's not how this works. See, I could have got a kill sound there, but I didn't because I can't aim. I need to get better at aiming, so I can always get the kill sounds. Always. Ah. Okay, it's a small pizza. That's still not bad. Medium pizza's only 17 or 18. That's pretty good. Mm. Hmm. Almost feel like actually calling a pizza place. Also, GG's everyone. Actually calling a pizza place and ordering pizza that way would probably be better. Though, I mean, I do have $20 of credit, which I wouldn't have if I actually called a pizza place. But the top 3 most liked things, at least according to DoorDash at Dairy Queen, is chicken strip basket with drink, the chicken strip basket with no drink, and the honey barbecue glazed chicken strip basket with the drink. I think people like chicken strips from Dairy Queen. They are really freaking good chicken strips. Kill sound time. The heavy nozzle nose is not an easy weapon to use. That kill sound makes it so worth it. Oh god! Rushed. Aw, not getting the kill sound. Need my kill sound. I need it. I need my kill sound. I gotta get my kill sound. Darn it! I cannot get the kill sound this battle. Why? Why, game? Why are you doing this to me? Ow. Darn it. It's kill sound. I just fell. Man, I cannot aim. As... thing is, I've scored kills, just none with the final shot. Which is what I need. It's what I desire. Damn it! Didn't get a single kill sound the entire time. Ah! I tried so far. 8 kills, no kill sounds. Ah! I'll stop before I get too obsessed with the kill sound. No, that's a terrible idea. I'll go junior. There's a kill sound for the H3 nozzle nose if you can kill with the final shot. It's like a nice, satisfying, like, chunk kind of sound. It's beautiful. I love it. I couldn't get it at all that last battle. Even though I splatted 8 people. Man, we have not done a great job of cleaning up around spawn. It's a good thing I'm a junior. I can do this really efficiently. I remember really wanting to get good with the Explosher. I've just never really tried. It's kind of a hard weapon. I don't like hard weapons. I like the things like the Junior that you just kind of derp and somehow succeed with. Because, I mean, let's be honest, it's just how the Junior works. You just derp, continue derping, and then succeed. Profit. Derp equals profit. GG's. Alright, copy Muse. Hopefully they're back by now. Being copy Muse. Feel bad if they aren't. Welcome back. Really? Well, y'all have a party here. So that's a thing. I very much do get partying is just, it's a fun thing to do. But I don't agree with people doing it for just no reason. Like, I do not agree with that in the slightest. Because Yellow Team has just lost. There's nothing they can do. They are down a teammate. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. Like, you have a teammate who's just not playing the game. I will say, if this keeps up for a couple rounds, I will just change lobbies. Because, like, I enjoy playing the game. That's kind of the thing. That's why I'm streaming it. I want to play the game. I don't want to just roll an enemy team or be rolled because someone wants the squid party. Call me a dick if you want, but... I can't honestly say that was a good game. I just can't. I know I'm being a dick, but like... Ah... I'll check when Grisco will open. I still don't fully understand why they close Salmon Run. 9 p.m. That's like 5-ish hours from now it'll open again. With a rotation of weapons that's not terrible for Salmon Run. Not great, it's not a terrible selection of weapons. I prefer the full random loadouts. Those are fun. Robotics still needs to play Salmon Run with me at some point. She promised that she would play some Salmon Run. My derping didn't exactly work out. The problem is she's convinced she's bad at Splatoon. Even though literally, in the first game, as someone who had never played ranked, she was easily holding her own in S rank. Like, easily. She was usually, like, top or near the top of the team. Whenever we do up, I was gonna say a division, like a group. A group in the first game. And the trend continued here. Honestly, I don't quite understand where she thinks she's bad at the game. She probably will be a bit rusty right now, because she hasn't played Splatoon since she finished the Octo expansion. I'll take 1,500 points. I did my part. Why is Burger King closed? Well, I suppose it's through DoorDash and it's not working at the moment. That's weird. Yeah, it's 9 p.m. for me. I'm Atlantic time. Hour ahead of Eastern. The only weapon I have issue with in the next Salmon Run is the scoped charger. Like, if it wasn't scoped, it'd be fine. But the fact it's scoped is gonna make it so awkward for people who don't use chargers. Because it'll take just that little bit longer to charge. mean, like, I don't mind chargers for Salmon Run as long as they're not scoped. And that is mostly just because of I know there are people who don't play chargers who are going to have a really awkward time trying to use one if it is scoped, because it, well, one, it takes longer to charge, it narrows your field of view, you know. Well, that didn't go as intended. Just trying to throw it up there. GG's. I might honestly only stream for this rotation, which I know it's gonna lead to a short stream, but like, it's hot. I want to be able to turn my ACs up, my AC and my fan. I'll grab the friend request after this battle. I might go longer, like this is all up in the air, this is all mights. Mights and maybes. I also kind of just want to spend some time with Robotic. Ow. I literally already have all of the clothing. All of it. Or at least I have enough that I have not seen anything new in over a year. There are certain spots on this map that I'm pretty sure if I can get my Ink Storm to paint, the enemy team will probably never bother with. Family spot's way over there. So they're so out of the way that you're not likely to really even notice that it's painted. Nor are you really likely to care. See? Top corner. Now I'm gonna back out, grab the friend request, just as a reminder. I gotta remember to actually start reminding y'all of that, like, before the end screen. Hopefully I got it through in time with all the latency. But y'all still here, I'm backing out to get a friend request. Well then. A lot of dots. Hopefully I don't end up encountering that, because that could cause me problems. Okay, it'll have to be after the next battle that I get to that friend request. Because this is my first battle back after accepting friend requests, so... I have no idea who that is. Gods, I'm so out of practice with this thing. I think what I need to do is just use the other mini Splatling. Because, like, I like the Tenta missiles, but, like, it's not really. Fair? Question mark? I mean, that's fair, I guess. So after the next battle, I will be backing up to grab the front quest. Yeah, I've kind of been putting off playing ranked again since coming back. Because I'm fairly sure I could probably maintain my X ranks, but... quite have nothing. Okay, I don't know how I splatted them, but I'll take it. Just as a reminder, after this, I will be backing up to grab the friend request I received. They really were not focused on turfing much. Now to grab that friend request. I'm X in everything except Clam Blitz. And I'm only S+ in that, because I just cannot be bothered to go any further. I hate that game mode so much. I wonder if I can... Yeah. That's my ranks. Though I will say I am going to be right back, because I do need to use the washroom, and I could use some coffee. So, I'll be back in a minute or two. Twitch is going to get an ad break. And I actually have a thing I can put on screen now for while I'm away. So yeah, I shall be back. Oh, that is not visible. Well, because I'm not quite leaving yet. Maybe yeah, that's a bit better. Now I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Off the screen. I'm gonna need a better thing for that. Alrighty. Now, I don't know if I ended up getting a new friend request while I was away. should check. No, I didn't. Okay. A bit weird if I did, but it happens. Yeah, let's go back to the splatter shot. It's kind of tried and true. It's never let me down. I know you're not asking me, Ryder, but I've completed both of those. Yeah, okay, I did unmute. Like, wait, did I forget to unmute? So I know that's gonna happen one of these days. I'm gonna mute, step away, and then I'm gonna forget to unmute when I get back. Yeah, you got that, dualies. You're dualies. What are you freaking out about? Being like, oh man, over here, you freaking dualies. Just be a dually. I'll take the free turfing. I do not have the patience to play through story mode more than I already have. But I've always been really bad at playing a game more than once. Unless it's one I really enjoy. And with Splatoon, the entire time playing the single player, I'm just thinking to myself, man, I could be playing Turf War or Ranked or League right now. Ah, the enemy team had a disconnect. I didn't even notice. They've still put up a good fight regardless, because I still managed to get over 1,200 points, so they were still putting up a good fight. But like that's one of the problems I've always had with games like Diablo 2, where oh man, Copy Muse, you were my 100th message today. How does it feel? How does it feel to be the 100th message? Really wish I could turn those messages off. Like, I think if you look on screen, you can see what I'm referring to. I will never stop making fun of Restream for that. It's one of the stupidest things they have. Like, 100 messages is not a big accomplishment. I'm sorry, it just isn't. But yeah, my lack of ability to replay games is one of the problems I've always had with things like Diablo. That expects you upon beating the game to just do it again. Like, that's the post-game, is playing the game again. It's like, what? So you've played through the game using a very specific set of skills that you're probably going to use again for your next playthrough. Where's the difference? Oh, the enemies are harder. Where's the difference? Just the enemies being harder isn't really anything special. The other way they could have accomplished enemies being harder is just let you choose a difficulty to start with. You know? Yet that doesn't apply to every game. Like, I could play through Pokemon games all day, all the time. But the difference there is, in a Pokemon game, you can just use a different team. Like, for my Pokemon series I'm doing, I've never used, other than Blastoise, any of those Pokemon in a single-player run. Ever. It is literally new territory for me to use those Pokemon except Blastoise. I've never used a Mr. Mime before. I've used Eradicate competitively, but never in a single-player run. Definitely never used Paris in single-player, or even competitively. I've never used a Paris before. And I'm probably going to be replacing the Paris. So, you know. I don't have either of the Let's Go's. I wouldn't... Honestly, personally, I'd say what's better is just buy Sword or Shield. Or wait and buy Scarlet or Violet. That's me. I wouldn't mind those games if they weren't full price. Like, if you can pick one up for around, like, 30 bucks, go for it. I cannot, in good conscience, recommend anyone buy them for full price. Though if I had to pick one over the other, it would be Eevee, because Pikachu sucks. Hate Pikachu. I mean, basically, with those games, I think there's a couple version-exclusive Pokemon, but for the most part, the only difference is what your partner Pokemon is, whether it be a Pikachu or an Eevee. So... And, like, as mentioned, like, if I could get one for around 30 bucks, I'd pick it up. But you're not finding one for 30 bucks. Which to me is kind of stupid, but you know. I mean, I will give the Let's Go games are probably good entry points to the series if you've never played a Pokemon game before. But so is almost any Pokemon game made in recent times. Like, Legends Arceus is a good starting point. Sword and Shield is a good starting point. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon are good starting points. Like... I can't overly say that, like, Sun and Moon are good starting points. But that's because Sun and Moon are very much feel like tech demos for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. It tricked me. Tricksy hobbitses. I tricked them. I can't really do a Smeagol voice. I don't even really want to try. That would be really bad for my throat. Especially seeing as existence seems to be bad for my throat. It's one of the reasons why, as much as I'd love to be doing like 6 to 8 hour streams, I think 6 is gonna be my upper limit until like I figure out how to not ruin my voice. Because like after a 3 to 4 hour stream, my throat will hurt a lot. It's not good. Fair copy news. I sent that a while back. I just forgot to reply to it. It is really hot. Okay, well... I'll end things here, and I'll just do another Splatoon stream tomorrow. Friday is usually a day I try to take off, but I'll see about just doing another Splatoon stream tomorrow to make up for this one being so short. I am literally sitting here sweating, so... That is fair. I mean, that is the goal when playing tower control. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out and watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Splatoon 2. Assuming it's not too hot to stream tomorrow. If it's too hot, I probably just won't stream. So as mentioned, Friday is one of my days off. Well, one of my planned days off. I haven't exactly picked my days off yet. See you all then.